So the original idea for this video was that we were going to kind of go with the body image type thing and have a workout video, because Bradford's been working out a whole lot lately. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but Travis and I went with it, and we ran about maybe a quarter of a mile, and Travis nearly passed out due to his diabetes and cigarettes.
Did you lose Travis?
He had to walk. He stopped to walk back.
Oh. Okay. What's that?
So I think that's the furthest I've ran in years. Since like 7th grade. It was just like...
So instead we went to a book club meeting last night with a bunch of people that are starting up a book club, and it seemed like an interesting thing, and it was a fun time.
I'm Chad Odom, and this is our book club, me and my friends. This is our second meeting, so we're still trying to iron out the particulars and everything with it. But as far as what we're starting off reading, it's a book by Larry Brown called Father and Son, about the rural going-ons in a Mississippi town.
Why did you guys pick this book?
My girlfriend actually picked it out because she had heard a lot about the author from her friends. She has a few friends that have masters and doctorate in English, and they really liked the author, and they likened him to a modern Faulkner.
Further and further in the book, I think Glenn becomes a slightly more sympathetic character.
Yeah, that's true. I can kind of see it.
He's
in
got
places.
a shitty life, and
yeah,
I mean, he's kind of to blame for it, and he knows that.
Yeah,
and it's sad.
I mean,
he tries
you can
to
tell
do something
that
about it.
Yeah,
and his parents stop him.
Yeah, one of the biggest parts is like whenever he's like.
What were some of the book recommendations you gave?
I recommended Hocus Pocus by Kurt Vonnegut. Huge Kurt Vonnegut fan.
Yeah.
And that's one I haven't read yet, so I snuck it on there.
I haven't read that either.
Yeah. After I promised I wasn't gonna do Vonnegut, I did. And,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and then this book called Fuck Up by Arthur Necessarin, and I can't remember his last name correctly, but something similar to that. But a friend recommended him to me just because his writing style is more modern, more current, more relatable to our age group. So those are the two that I recommended.
All right, this is Ashley and Holly right here, the co-founders of this book club. We're just kind of sitting, hanging out with them, and kind of had the question of where this whole idea to start a book club come about?
Before Christmas, I was trying to read A People's History.
I was trying to read A People's History.
I know, that's how this started, remember?
Oh, no.
And it was not succeeding for probably the 4th time that I've tried to start it. So I know she consumes more books than anyone I know, and I thought, well, maybe if we did it together it would be easier. And it's kind of evolved a teensy bit into this, where we almost read.
You said something about your brain had rotted.
Yeah, my brain has rotted since I graduated college, so I was trying to prevent that a little.
That's good. As you've seen on our blog, you may know that our topic this week right now is body image, and what goes along with that. And I was just wondering, being curious, if you had any ideas of your own on the topic of body image.
That's actually a really good topic this week. I work in a field, I'm a hairdresser, I work in a field where body image and just feeling, good about how you look is really important. And a lot of people I obsess with are completely obsessed with like working out, looking good, they want to be, fit, skinny. And one of the things that really struck me is this week they were looking in some magazine at some pop singer and talking about wanting to look like her, and somebody said like, well, what, pop singer do you want to look like? And I was just kind of like, I just want to look like myself. I mean, I drink a lot of beer, and I may have gotten a little, I may have gained a little bit of weight, but I mean, I really don't care.
Good. You own it. You own
it. It's not important. I mean, I try my best to look good, but mostly it's just like, as long as I'm feeling good, I feel like I look good, and really doesn't. It just doesn't faze me. Right now I look crazy, but it doesn't really matter because.
You look fine. Don't worry about it. That's
just the hair.
That's
just
a
the
great
hair.
answer.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful
I mean,
answer.
I'm not gonna obsess over something that you can't really control. So I mean, you can, but and it's like I exercise. I try to run and stuff, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like stick thin. Like I just think that's gross, and it's like I just want to be in between. That's how I am.
We had a lot of fun last night hanging out with the book club kids. And if you're doing anything interesting, we'd love to hang out with you too. Please email us at bonvoyage@gmail.com and we'll make a night out of it.